Hey, down in ECW, guys were cutting those heavy promos, and I came along and uncorked that one. It was about 4:30 in the morning.
Right.
And, all those guys, because I was a new kid on the block. And all of a sudden it came my time. I cut about a 7-minute promo with your direction. But the question is this. There were so many guys cutting such heavy-duty promos, from Raven to Cactus Jack to Shane Douglas to Sandman. I mean, it was just everybody had a damn good promo. Was there any, and I really love Shane Douglas's promos back in. Man, he was just bitter. I mean, he laid it all on the line. And of course, Mick would weave these promos with so many layers and levels and intricacies, and they were complex, and there were just so many stories and everything that he was saying. But I really enjoyed Shane Douglas's promos a whole lot there. And of course, Raven was off the chart too. Did you have a favorite promo back in the day, or a promo guy?
This is going to sound like a cop-out answer, but it really depended on the week. I was a huge fan of the Raven character.
Yeah, I was too.
And
the look.
Yes. Well, you know what else? There was something. Those who know Scott Levy,
Yeah.
who is as childish and immature and ridiculous of a human being as you can ever meet in your life.
I had to travel with him for a couple of years, true.
Eddie,
Wonderful guy.
here's a character that never smiled. He never broke character. And even when we put goofs around him like Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie could be doing the most absurd things in the ring, and Raven would not even smirk.
Right.
He was so into that character. That Raven was the antithesis of Scott Levy. And then you take into account that everything the character Raven said was actually sympathetic. I come from a broken childhood. I come from a destitute family. I come from a drunken father. My mother beat the living crap out of me. I never had love as a child. All I seek is your love and your affirmation of the audience. And it's such a sympathetic character, but what he did with that character and the manner in which he delivered it and the actions that his character took to vent his frustration made him a heel. This guy was, at the time, I dare say in 1995, one of the best performers in the industry, not only on the mic, but I would say in the ring.
Right.
And yet, even that crowd, the smart Philadelphia crowd, the smartest, the smarks, and these are this is the smartest crowd in the industry, and nobody cheered him. He outsmarted them. You never heard a Raven chant. You never heard people pop for him. This guy played a heel, and he was such a heel and so great at it that no matter how sympathetic a story he told, you still hated his guts. To me, that was it. It was so brilliant.
Yeah.
I was in awe of it. I liked Mick Foley's promos too.
Right.
When he started cutting those, that was just, there wasn't a lot of direction on that. That was just,
It's kind of hard to direct at. Yeah.
Hey, what am I doing here? Okay, well, here's what we're selling. Okay, give me a few minutes. And he'd come back in and say, he's ready. And here was my big direction. Light him from underneath, shoot him from over top, and just go. And that was it.
Right.
With you, my job was real easy with you. I talked to you on the phone. What do you want me to say? You pissed off? I'm pissed off. Say you're pissed off. Who am I pissed off at? Bischoff. I could say that? Go ahead, say it. So you come in, and you think I'm going to put you on first because we're buddies. And I said, you're next. And you go, okay. Eddie and Pitbulls. I like these guys. They're cool cats. Yeah, I'm going to watch them. Okay. Hey, can you watch the next guy too? Yeah, hell, why not? I got nothing else to do. And by the now it's 2:00 in the morning. Yeah, you're next.
It was 4:30.
Yeah, because that's the whole point. I made you wait, and you had the promo in your head because you spent half the week thinking about all you're going to say about Bischoff.
When I didn't really know what I was going to say, it was a total shoot. From word go,
Right.
There was really nothing mapped out. It was a one-take deal,
Right?
And it was all or nothing.
But that was the whole thing. My whole thing of producing you and directing you was to make you wait as long as I can make you wait, so that by the time we put you in front of that camera, you were so ramped and so amped and so competitive. Because I remembered that about you. I remembered you would never want to do promos before Rick Rude. You wanted to do promos after Rick Rude because he was so good.
Yeah.
And it gave you something to shoot for, gave you someone to compete with.
Right.
So, and that also came from the time you were in the ring with Ricky Steamboat. because you knew all the great matches he had before, and you're like, well, okay, I want to be one of his favorite opponents because you knew he was going to be one of yours.
Right.
So I knew as long as the longer I made you wait, and we had Shane Douglas talk and this guy talk and that guy talk, the longer I made you wait, the better your promo was going to be.